Yes, Lord, what up, angels and saints? It's your boy with the bandana, the colors, Salvation Gaming, back with another Fight Night Champion, ROR, recreate or rewrite video for Fight Night Friday. And in this bout, we have Emanuel Augustus, the Drunken Master, going up against Pretty Boy Floyd, or Floyd Money Mayweather, however you want to call him, in the welterweight fight. And in this scenario, we already know Mr. Undefeated himself, Floyd, beat Emanuel Augustus in real life in the 9th round by TKO. But also, Floyd also said that Emanuel Augustus was his toughest opponent throughout his whole career. This toughest fight that Floyd Money Mayweather ever had. So is it possible that Emanuel could flip this around in this Fight Night universe? Could this be a 2-part, 3-part series between these two? Who knows? Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and chill like a mat. Enjoy the fight.
20 knockouts and 33 defeats. Fighting out of Chicago, Emanuel Augustus. His adversary, coming out of Grand Rapids, Mayweather.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. And he ties up on the inside. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. If I'm the fighter with high stamina fighting a fast, speedy guy like this, and you're my trainer, what are some of the things I absolutely have to remember that you told me?
When you get on the inside, you better not make silent agreements and allow the faster guy to tie you up. You better be working, starting to take some gas out of his tank.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Money's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through this round here. Turns over that hook upstairs. Emanuel Augustus' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Seconds remaining in this round. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Mayweather's corner is telling him exactly what they want to see in the next round. Remember, that last round, he was stunned. It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Emanuel Augustus has got to deal with a cut cheek. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Mayweather's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Able to land the headshot. Mayweather's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Final 10 seconds. That's a nice right hand that time by Emanuel Augustus. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Mayweather's effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, good exchange there. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Emanuel Augustus is on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Good double jab by Emanuel Augustus. Mayweather's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Overhand right can be so effective. Augustus is looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you throw a jab, you throw it like you're testing hot water. Bang, you get it back just as fast as you throw it out. He's throwing it slow right now, and that's where the carelessness comes in. Something's going to come over that slow jab.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. And round 3 comes to an end. Money's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. A sharp hook to the head by Emanuel Augustus. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Mayweather's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Able to land the hook to the head. Mayweather's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed, find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Augustus is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Excellent hook by Emanuel Augustus. And he just holds on there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. 4th round now with his last 10 seconds. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Now hugging on the inside. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Money's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Scored well with the hook. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
We got it. All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Really frustrating his opponent now. Mayweather's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Emanuel Augustus is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. The old 1-2 scores for him. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Mayweather's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Nice combination by Money. He missed with that headshot. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Blocks that belt line well. At the halfway point of round 7. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Well off the mark by Emanuel Augustus. Augustus is, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Scores up top with a left.
We got it.
You know, I get the sense as we open up this 8th round that he knows exactly where he stands right now. He's slightly up on your scorecard, but you can see he's got a little pep in his step.
Yeah, and he has a choice to make. Do you just stay in? Really, this is what separates guys sometimes in anything we do out there. Not just boxing, but does he just stay ahead now? Does he just slightly stay ahead? Maybe the other guy catches up then. Or does he look to go after it? Does he look to close the show? Take more.
That worked out well, that hook from Augustus. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Emanuel Augustus has taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. The 9th round of this good fight. Money's refreshed. You can just see it in him. Keep it going. Able to dismiss that body shot. Emanuel Augustus is putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher, but Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches, and what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Emanuel Augustus lands a flush right hand. Mayweather's able to avoid that punch. Halfway through the 9th round. Oh, a good right hand by Money. Unable to score with the hook. Good, solid right hand by Money. Did you see that? Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Nice work with the uppercut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Keep it going. And this round comes to an end. This is a bloodbath. This is just swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gatti Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
And he's holding. Emanuel Augustus is banged around by a big uppercut. Mayweather's showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now, his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Flush right hand to the head. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Unable to score with the hook. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end. Start of round number 11. Augustus is down on Teddy's scorecard, but not by much. Teddy, he's in position to overcome the lead on your scorecard. However, I don't like the way he looks. He looks like he's tiring.
Yeah, he does, but don't forget, with his experience, he's been in this position before, and he's looked this way before. And guess what? He surprised us before. Let's see if he has another one up his sleeve.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Emanuel Augustus. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, Money's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Final round of this scheduled 12 round. That's a good block by Money. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good way to protect the midsection. How about that angle by Money? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, you know, train's coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
Augustus is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Final minute of this final round of this fight. Nowhere close that punch by Emanuel Augustus. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. Mayweather's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us, and enjoy the rest of your night.